Hello, St Albans, and welcome to this week's update. I hope you're enjoying this glorious spring afternoon and that you've had a great week. I am really looking forward to seeing you all on Sunday when we're going to be beginning our new sermon series from the book of Revelation. We've called the series Hang In There, Jesus is Coming. It's a new series from that last book of the Bible. It's a great way, I think, for us to follow on the theme that we've been looking at for most of this year, which is living under pressure. So what is the book of Revelation? Well, the very first verse tells us that Revelation is a message from Jesus Christ. It's a revelation from Jesus Christ, given to him by God the Father for his servants. And its purpose is to be a blessing to the one who announces it and to the one who hears it and takes it to heart. It is a letter for real churches in real cities in the real world. These were churches that were facing challenges that were in some ways unique to them, but also in a lot of ways very similar to churches in our city. In chapter 1 and verses 6 to 8, we discover that it's a letter from Jesus who loves us, who died for us to set us free from our sins and to make us a kingdom of priests so that the world will hear of his goodness and love. It reminds us that he is the one who deserves all the glory, that he is the one who holds all the power, and that he is coming again. Have a read of the brief introduction that I've given, that I've attached to the update this week, and that'll give you a good head start as we launch into this series in Revelation. Also happening this Sunday is we're baptising Alfred, my second grandson, so I'm very excited about that. Hope you can be there to celebrate with us. And after church, it is our monthly roast at the rectory. If you haven't already done so, please let me know if you can make it along to that. We'd love to see you there. In terms of family life at St Albans, a couple of projects that I want to let you know about, I'll give you an update on. The first is that our rejuvenation project of the small hall is nearly complete. We have given both the inside and the outside a great freshen up. Do head over there and have a look at it if you can. We've also done some things to spruce up the kind of the garden area, the play area outside. And all that's really now left to do is to build and put in place the toilet and powder room and to put the kitchen back together. And hopefully that'll all be done by early October. And we are going to have a great space there that is really excellent for our ministry purposes and is going to be a good place for us to hire out to people in the community as well. The other campaign that's going on at the moment, or project that we're looking towards, is air conditioning the church building and then down the track, the hall. So at this point, we've raised $6,300 of the $14,000 that we need to raise in order to go ahead with air conditioning the church building. The plan is that once the money comes in, we'll get the work done, and it'd be great if we could have it in for summer. So if you haven't had an opportunity to give and you'd like to, the details are there in the update about how you can do that. Also in our update are ways in which you can be praying for our church, its ministry, and for our local community. One thing I do need to let you know about is that our gospel partner for this month is the Korean Anglican Mission at the border, and we were to be having a fundraising event, a quiz night for that, on Friday the 19th, but we've made the decision to cancel that. However, we are still about $3,000 short of our fundraising target. So if you would still like to buy a ticket for that event or make a donation, there's information on how you can do that in the update. So please pray for Marsha and myself, Stephen Becky Conway, Tom Grice and Angeline, who will be forming the team to go up to the border at the end of this month for the School of Biblical Theology, which is a flash name for a week of training and equipping of clergy and lay people who are serving Christ on the Thai-Burma border amongst Karen people. Pray that we'll get there safely, pray that the participants will get there safely, and that it will be a time of real building up and equipping of God's people. That's all for me for now. Do take some time to have a read and a pray through the update, and I'm looking forward to seeing you Sunday. God bless.